I have to speed this up. Rejuvenating. Very affordable price. Famous alphabet and I don't think I'm 5 minutes. It's starting to look like Yaqeen Institute, a more calm.
مرحبا يا رمضان مرحبا يا رمضان رمضان بمزي وموتي
Friends, good morning. Today is Monday, 10th of March, which means today is day 10. How is this morning going for you so far? I have to speed this up because I just have a limited amount of storage left. I filmed a morning routine video each kind of day, but the lighting is not the best. I don't know what to do. I think I'll just try again tomorrow and compare it with today's one. Whichever one is better, then I'll use that one. But if not, well, I will just have to manage this one. Hi guys, it's the next day. I didn't vlog anything yesterday because I was completely out of storage. So I spent yesterday editing the video in my draft and scheduling it to post so that I can clear my gallery of those clips. Now I have a bit of storage to film for today and I'll try to clear again to film for tomorrow. Today has been like such a fulfilling and rejuvenating day. I went to a bookshop and I'm lost for words. I just feel so happy because it felt so good being there. There were so many books that I was seeing, books that I recognize, books that I don't, books with so many interesting titles and about. Just looking at that amount of books was just filling me up so much and I was so happy about it. Oh my god, like, so cue the montage.
قلبي وروحي أحرفي ولساني عربية حسبي بأنك منطقي وبياني عربية قلبي وروحي أحرفي ولساني عربية ثم الوصوف تضيع في أوصافك فبك استباح الشعر يشدو أعذب الألحان.
And as usual, damage was done. I spent a good hour in that place just looking at books. I don't think I even looked at all of them because there were so many books. Normally that amount of stuff in one place would start overwhelming me so much, but this wasn't. It was just like such a fun thing for me to just, oh wow, there's a book like this, oh wow, this title is interesting, oh wow, this is very intriguing. Like that was just what was going in my mind. All I can say is I love books, I love reading, I love just looking at pretty covers and the stories behind them. I love knowing the fact that an entire story from someone's mind is just on paper, it's just literally on wood. Just the thought of that is just so, I don't know the word to use. I just like that. The main thing of everything I'm trying to say is that I love books. Time for a book haul. First, I think I'll start with the books I got before. So see them here. There's this creator on TikTok that I usually follow, and she was selling like some of her old books on her Instagram. So I just went through her page and like found really interesting titles at very affordable prices. So I was like, this is a steal, I have to get this. I got 4 books from her. First we have I Found You by Lisa Jo. other books by Lisa Joy that I've come across has also really piqued my interest. I have like 3 of her other books in my TBR, and as I saw this one as a physical copy to get, I was like, why not just get something from her? So we have I Found You by Lisa Joy. I think it's a thriller mystery-ish kind of thing. Mistress by James Patterson. James Patterson is one of those authors that I've come across several times. I think I've watched 2 shows that he has hosted, and the way he tells the story is really engaging. Like, and the day I found out, so this guy that I've watched him host a show before, he's actually an author. I was actually intrigued, and I checked several of his books. They had really interesting titles. His books are always everywhere. I can say he has written like 100 books because I see his books everywhere, and I saw this one by him and I was like, why not just get it? Okay, he actually co-authored this with David Elias. I hope I'm saying that right. Then we have another book by Lisa Joy, The Night She Disappeared, and I feel like Lisa Joy is becoming my second favorite author, my first being Frida McFadden, and I love Frida McFadden's books. The plot twists in those books always gets me so much, and it's something that no matter how many books of hers I've read, I can never predict that that's what is going to happen. And Lisa Joy is becoming that kind of person for me. Like, the about is really intriguing. Sophie sees a sign nailed to a fence that says dig here. What are we supposed to dig? I really want to know. So yeah, this is the last one, The Hunger Games by Susan Collins. I remember when Lucy Gray was trending so much on TikTok, and I was like, who is this? What is this whole Hunger Games that everybody is raving about so much? I finally watched A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I don't want to say I like it because the whole idea of having to watch humans fight each other within the arena is really not sitting well with me, but it's actually an interesting series. So this is book 1 with Katniss Everdeen, and I'm enjoying it so far. I feel like I'll enjoy this one more than A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So it's given, I don't know guys, I really need to go and read more about book genres so that I can explain exactly what a genre of a book is based on the about. It's not just about reading the books. I also need to know like what kind of genre would this be in, all those words and all those vocabulary within the whole book niche. So these are the 4 books I got from the creator on Instagram. I'm currently reading The Hunger Games, and I'm on page 134, and I'm having fun with it so far. On to the books that we got today. First we have Wicked, the famous Elphaba and Glenda that everybody was obsessed with in the movie, and I was like, wow, there's a book on this. I didn't know there was a book on it, so I got this, and I think my sisters are going to actually enjoy reading this because they've watched the movie. I haven't watched the movie, but they've watched the movie and they're going to enjoy this since, you know, the book has more explanation on the story than the movie. It's by Gregory Maguire. I never knew there was a book on this. I also really love to read this. Like, see the cover. This is Elphaba and this is Glenda. Another Lisa Joy. It's looking like somebody is going to become my second favorite author. The Family Upstairs by Lisa Joy. I read the about of this and I was like, I have to get this. Like, one way or the other, I have to get this because this intrigued me so much.
One house, 2 families, 3 bodies. In a large house in London's fashionable Chelsea, the baby is awake in her cot, well fed and cared for. She's waiting for someone to pick her up. In the kitchen lie 3 corpses. Close to them is a hastily scrawled note. They've been dead for several days.
Who has been looking after the baby? I also want to know. As usual, this book is a murder mystery / thriller. I'm going to eat this up so much. Out of all these books, I'll eat this one up more than any of them. The last one we have School of Good and Evil, A World Without Princes by Soman Chainani. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if it's not correct. I've watched The School for Good and Evil. This one, I think it's the same characters but like different story. I just feel like I also really like this one.
There's an uneasiness that remains after your best friend tries to kill you. Best friends Sophie and Agatha are back in Gavaldon, living out their happily ever after. But Agatha is missing her prince. In a moment of weakness,
she makes a wish. I can't read.
Which once more opens the gates to the School for Good and Evil. Agatha and Sophie are sucked back into the world they escaped from. Everything has changed. War is brewing between the school for girls and the school for boys.
And this ever after end happily for anyone. Okay, this is the continuation of A School for Good and Evil. Okay, this will be very good. So we have 7 books in total, and don't think I'm buying a book anytime soon again. Let me finish reading this ones first before I get a new one. Guys, I love books so much. Like, I can't even explain the happiness I get from books. That concludes the haul for today. I haven't journaled today, so I'm going to journal now and just see where the day takes us. Hi guys, today is Wednesday. I got back from school like 45 minutes ago. Remember yesterday when I said I was going to journal and see where the day takes us? Well, I started crocheting this bag. This is the progress we've made since yesterday. I think it's starting to look like the way it's supposed to. I made my own a bit bigger than the tutorial, but I think it's too big. I have just this one skein of yarn left, and I'll keep going till I'm finished with this one. Then I'll see the size. If the size still feels too big, then I'll frog the entire thing and start all over. While doing that, I've been listening to the Yaqeen Institute's Ramadan series, that's Barzakh and Beyond the Other Side. It's so deep and it just makes your thinking go beyond what you are usually used to. And I'm really enjoying it. I listen to it any single thing I'm doing. If I'm cleaning my room, if I'm crocheting, I'm listening to it just to say how good it is. I'm not really on the exact days that it is right now. Today is day 12, so they are posting episode 12 today, but I'm currently on episode 10. Another thing is, I feel like I'm starting to slowly get influenced, because tell me why I got Substack. I have had it before. I've subscribed to a few people, but I didn't really take it serious and I just deleted it. But right now, everybody is suddenly talking about it and I'm like, is it really that good? So I got it back now and it feels like a more calmer part of the internet. It feels like Pinterest but writing. You know, Pinterest is pictures and videos. Substack is like Pinterest but writing, although there are pictures, but it's more of writing. So that's what Substack feels like, and I'm slowly getting influenced with the whole thing. And I spent most of my breaks in school reading through their, I don't know what you call it, feed, Substack writings. Yeah, reading through some people's writings, especially during this Ramadan period. Like, a lot of people are posting really nice reminders and reflections, and it's just so informative and educative. It feels like a break from the whole social media thing, although I've really been enjoying staying offline these days. I don't usually spend so much time on social media as before, especially Instagram. I do come on here to like post stories, but I'm not on it constantly and as much as I used to. So that's good. Yeah, I just need to stop talking. I might see you guys later or tomorrow, but I'll see you guys soon.